If you told me years ago that I'd be here today, clean, sober, free from addiction, building a multi-million dollar company with the marriage of my dreams, speaking on stages across the country and impacting others, I would have laughed in your face. Honestly, I'd have told you you're full of shit and I don't believe you. Back then, I was in a dark place. It felt like it was heavier than light. I was tired, I was lost, I was on the verge of losing everything that mattered to me. Addiction had me in its grip. My family was slipping through my fingers, my business was falling apart, and I didn't even recognize the guy that was looking back at me. But it was in that place, in that dark place, a place that felt like rock bottom that I discovered something. Rock bottom isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Rock bottom is the foundation that you get to build on if you choose to. And that's what I had to do, choose. Nobody was coming to save me, just like no one's coming to save you. No one was going to drag me out of that hole that I was in. It had to be me. It had to be me. That was one of the hardest realizations of my life. But it was also one of those freeing moments. If it was my fault, it was also my fight. If it was my problem, so I'm also the solution. So I made the decision, February 1st, 2 years ago, that's my clean date. That's the day everything started to change. I walked into Skywood scared out of my mind. I didn't know what was on the other side of that door, but I knew what was on the other side of this door: death. So I stepped in. And in that place, I found change. The counselors, the staff, other people fighting for their lives alongside of me, it reminded me of something. Yeah, I was worth fighting for. You're worth fighting for too. They gave me tools. They gave me hope. They gave me a coin that said, change your thinking, change your life. And I took that shit seriously. I started to believe that I could actually change, that I could actually become the man that I was supposed to be all along. I created something called the UOU Pledge. And that pledge, it's not just a little exercise. It's me saying out loud that I'm done being a victim. I'm done blaming everyone else. I'm done waiting for permission because I owe myself a better life. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. And that decision became a seed for everything else that came next. From there, I rebuilt, slowly at first, but consistently. I rebuilt my business. I made Privacy Fence Company bigger and better than it had ever been before. But more importantly, I rebuilt my marriage. Megan and I now have the kind of marriage that people died for. You feel me? We kind of always dreamed of. One that's centered in Christ, filled with love, respect, partnership, and I rebuilt my relationship with my kids. I went from being just a father who was there to actually being present, showing up, loving them, guiding them, building memories that'll last. And here's the thing, as I rebuilt my life, I realized that this wasn't just about me. My pain had become my purpose. My story became my message, and my company stopped being just about building fences. It became being about building people, building families, building the community. Every project became a chance to serve someone, or to protect what matters to them, to give them safety, security, peace of mind. But here's the truth in all that. The battle doesn't end when you climb out of the pit. Life will still test you. The world will still throw punches at you. Temptation will still whisper, and you have to stay ready. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep fighting. And that's why I keep working on myself every day. Mindset, word, personal development. I keep growing. I keep learning. I keep surrounding myself with people who call me to a higher purpose. Mentors like Les Brown who told me, you have greatness in you. And at first, I didn't believe him. I started to live like it was true, though. I started to speak like it was true, though. And eventually, I became the man who could carry that truth. And I want you to know that you have greatness in you, too. You have more strength in you than you realize, more potential than you have ever scratched the surface of. The gap between you, where you are right now, and where you want to be, is much smaller than you think. But it's going to require a choice. It's going to require a fight. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Stop waiting until you have everybody's approval and make a decision. Take that first step. Build on your rock bottom if you have to. But start, because every day that you wait is another day that you give away to fear, to doubt, to pain. Your family deserves the best version. Your calling deserves to be fulfilled. And you deserve to see what happens when you go all in on yourself. standing here today because I decided to fight for my future. You can do the same. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. You are not done. You are not broken beyond repair. You are just getting started. So rise up, choose your future, fight for your life, and fight for your dreams. Fight for the person that you were created to become, because I promise you it's worth it. You know, the only place that's full of untapped potential? Cemeteries. I'm Daniel Beatty, and I rose above